the webinar, I guess.
I will speak a few words, then you start.
Okay.
Prathamesh, is it done?
Done, sir, done.
I'm very happy to welcome Dr. Amrish Mishra today. He is a visiting professor, visiting postdoc fellow. Soon he'll become a professor in IIT Bhilai. Today he'll speak to us on role of artificial intelligence and scientific writing. In fact, ethics in scientific writing. And before he gives his talk, I also want to welcome Animika Ghosh. She'll be introducing first, and then we will start. And I'm also very happy that Dr. Malini Basu and many others are with us. Okay, Anamika, we can start.
Yeah. So, hello all. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anamika Ghosh. I am on the verge of completing my Masters of Technology in Genetic Engineering from SRM University, Chennai. I welcome you all to today's webinar. So today we have two speakers, including today we have two speakers, Dr. Sharanjit Singh and Dr. Amrish Mishra. So we are honored to welcome Dr. Sharanjit Singh, an esteemed scientist and a distinguished leader in the field of environmental biotechnology and microbial biochemistry. Dr. Singh is currently as the director of SAS-free Polyclinic Perch in Mohali, Punjab, and a former chief scientist at CSIR MTech. Dr. Singh's remarkable career includes being listed among the top 2% of global scientists for 4 consecutive years. He has served in prominent roles, including at the MTCC and GeneBank, and is a member of 2 WFCC committees. As the president of MBSI Chandigarh, Tricity, Nagaland, Ladakh, Manipur, and Arunachal Pradesh, he has significantly contributed to the scientific community. A recipient of the prestigious Loyola Environmental Award, Dr. Singh has also been honored with Lifetime Achievement Awards by Xavier's College, Ranchi, and Salini University, Solan. His scholarly work, with an H index of 63 and ITN index of 177, has been highly impactful, garnering around 20,000 citations. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Sharanjit Singh.
Thank you.
And here is our another speaker, Dr. Amrish Mishra, is a distinguished visiting postdoctoral fellow at IIT Bhilai, specializing in cancer biology. He has completed his PhD at the School of Biotechnology, Gautam Buddha University, where his research focused on targeting CXCL12, CXCR4, or CXCR7 axis in breast cancer stem cells using dietary polyphenols. Dr. Mishra's extensive research experience spans various prestigious institutions, including AIIMS, New Delhi, and Amity University, Noida. He has contributed significantly to the field through numerous publications, including research papers, review articles, and book chapters. His work is driven by a commitment to developing targeted therapeutic approaches for cancer treatment, particularly through the integration of AI, ML, and in vitro experiments. I welcome you all again. So,
the main speaker of today is Amrish Mishra. All right. And we are here to help him. So our main speaker is Amrish. Okay, Amrish, you can start.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Animika, for your kind introduction. So I hope I should start my presentation. So we all know that I'm going to give my talk on the role of artificial intelligence, particularly the ethical concern of AI in scientific writing. So I hope most of the participants join today are about to submit their master's thesis. So I think they all very familiar with AI chatbot and ChatGPT and other AI tools to write uh, uh, papers or some writing help through AI. So I will let you know that what is the ethical concern involved, how much you take help from the AI softwares, how much you can rely it, and what is the ethical concern in particularly when you are writing in scientific field in your research work. So uh, nowadays artificial intelligence transforming uh, bigger and bigger in terms of scientific writing and in terms of everything in every task we need artificial intelligence uh, to I mean to get assistance from that to enhance our research outcome analysis and the communication part. So what is the application of artificial intelligence in particularly scientific research? So previously we use coding for data analysis and uh, using multiple collaborating tasks to do data analysis. But nowadays AI resolve this, and if we give a command that we need this kind of data analysis, can you do it for me? AI can do it within a minute. So if we get even if we get the expected outcome from AI and tools related with AI like ChatGPT, so if we are going to write uh, that outcome in our scientific uh, publications, so we need to understand that there is the limitation around uh, to writing using AI tools. Okay, so I will let you know in further slides what is the ethical concerns related to AI and AI. Secondly, we use AI for our experimentation part, like to design experiments, to optimize the parameters that uh, uh, we need to take this much of uh, this section of our research work, and we optimize to get more research outcome than previously. And now the third part is, and the main part is the AI in scientific writing. So we frequently use AI tools to write something. In a particular limit, it is okay to take help to design our structure of our paper, our master's thesis. That okay, we perform these experiments, and on the basis of these experiments, what is the structure of my research paper, or what will be the structure of my master's thesis, how I can write it. So suggestion is good, we can take the suggestions, but using AI and AI web tools, we can't write complete publications or complete thesis. So we can't completely rely on the AI tools. Can you please stop your mic if you are not? Uh, okay. So yeah, fourth one is scientific visualization. Uh, Personally, I use uh, AI tools to let know that how advanced AI tools to give our uh, illustration or to make a figure, scientific figure, to use in a paper or in a website or in a blog. So the result was quite good, but it is not very well advanced yet to generate a right figure which we are expecting from the AI tools. So this needs to be also improved. But here is also at the same time here is also can be issue because it is not very well advanced. So the figure we generated through AI, maybe suppose we are generating and a molecular pathway figure. So maybe the uh, they give the illustration with a wrong molecular pathway or wrong uh, steps. So we need to be very careful when we are generating a figure, scientific figure, particularly through AI web tools. So now, what will be the ethical issues using AI, in particularly in scientific writing? So first one is AI plagiarism. There are no any UGC guidelines that how much AI similarity or AI plagiarism will be accepted, but journal frequently use Turnitin to check the uh, flag and AI similarity. And if they found that your article has 70% AI similarity, so they are going to reject in one go. They are not going to send your manuscript to for further process for peer review process. Initially, they will they are going to reject. So uh, in one limit, AI use is good if we are taking help, if we are uh, uh, like if we are going to take idea that how to write a paper, how to design the experiment, how to design the uh, content of our thesis or paper. But completely reliance on AI tools is very wrong, and there are some ethical issues like so first issues is AI plagiarism. This is the main issue. Okay, so to remove this, to avoid this, uh, we have to write by ourselves only. We have to go through number of literatures and have an idea of our area of interest, topic of interest, and then write by yourself only, so that you can avoid the plagiarism as well as the AI similarity. And the same thing apply to the figures also. If you are generating figure, uh, firstly, you will not get the expected outcome from AI. Uh, what kind of illustration, scientific illustration you want. But if you get, suppose if you get your expected outcome, expected result, so make sure that the illustration should be designed correctly. All the suppose it is a molecular pathway involved in cancer. So you have to go through the literature first, so that you have an idea that okay, the this pathway triggers here, and then this molecule triggers to this pathway, and this pathway block this to prevent cancer. So you have an idea before to generate figure, so that you can say that okay, this expected outcome is correct or not. If correct, if you get the expected outcome and it is scientifically and technically correct also, you can use the figure without giving acknowledgement that you use ChatGPT, because it is not uh, published anywhere. But if you are using any figures or tables from any publications already published there, so you have to take permission or copyright permission to reuse it in your publication, and then you can use that illustration and the table. Privacy concern. There may be privacy concern that AI is based on the algorithm, what you are asking. So if you are giving suppose your data that I found X compound which could target breast cancer effect, which is a promising to target breast cancer. So and you mentioned the doses, and you mentioned all your key findings there. Maybe their privacy concern, because they are taking privacy very seriously, although but there may be privacy concern. So sharing your personal data is maybe concerning to any AI tools. Okay, you can rely a little bit more as compared to other AI tools to ChatGPT when you are giving data. For example, you are giving data and asking that how I can write publication on it, or how I can write a blog on it. Okay, so you have to give all the information. Then the AI tools will be let you know that how you can write a blog on it, or how you can write a paper. So you maybe rely on this tool as compared to others, but maybe there is concern. So generally, you should avoid to give your personal data. Algorithm biasness. Yes, there is algorithm biasness also, and when suppose I am giving my personal example. I joined as a postdoctoral fellow at IIT Bhilai in 3rd of May. Before, I was just completed my PhD. So before using ChatGPT, before joining as a postdoctoral fellow, when I have to write any blogs, or I have to write any emails, or rephrase any emails, or to design a poster, I use ChatGPT by saying that I am completed my PhD. And after 3rd May, I have to rephrase one my email. So I told that I am postdoctoral fellow at IIT Bhilai. So in the next day, when I asked that please design a cover letter for any X purpose, so ChatGPT give the outcome with my affiliation, that you are the postdoctoral fellow in IIT Bhilai. So it means that ChatGPT knows every question you asked, and before this feature came recently. Before that, every chat you give, every question you ask through ChatGPT, so every question will be considered as a personalized question. There is no history ChatGPT takes from other chat also, but now ChatGPT interconnected with all the chats and give the outcome on the basis of that. So you have to either you have to delete the chat if you are not getting expected a result, because sometimes we want कि चैट जीपीटी सारी ही चैट से एक कॉमन अपना कनेक्टेड वे में इंफॉर्मेशन गेदर करके हमें आउटकम दे, और समटाइम्स वी वांट दैट this chat should be considered as a private chat, and other chat data will not use to give the outcome for this particular question we asked in the chat GPT. So yeah, there is the algorithm biasness. So I was talking about the lack of contextual understanding, which is the potential biasness and limitation of AI assisted in scientific writing. Suppose you are writing a paper on Alzheimer disease, and in the next day you want to write a paper on breast cancer. So there may be chances to uh, uh, ChatGPT maybe give the bias result, or maybe confused to give you the outcome between the previously asked question about Alzheimer's disease. ChatGPT will not give you the exact result if you are asking that today I'm going to write a paper on breast cancer. So ChatGPT will give the outcome as per your expected, but maybe some sentences will influence from your previous chat which comes from the Alzheimer disease. Okay, so there may be biasness, so better you delete your previous chat, or if you are expecting that please give me the outcome on the basis of my previous chat, also considering that, so it is not an issue. Algorithm biasness will be the same. Over simplification of complex issues. This is the main key issues, including in the biasness of AI assisted in scientific writing. Because when if you suppose if you want any data or any result, suppose very rare disease, there is ADPKD, autosomal polycystic kidney disease. So maybe there is chances to give you the general outcome that ADPKD is this, and there is, but this is a rare disease, and this is if we are asking that please design a research proposal on that. So if we are writing a research proposal on a rare disease, so it should be designed in that way only. There are some clinical samples involved, and the study will be designed accordingly. The patient are very less, so we need to consider all the points during the designing the research proposal. But here the ChatGPT will be simplify these issues and give you the general outcome. So you have to consider aware all of that. Lack of creativity and originality. Most of the time, AI tools have creative originality is I'm not very sure, but they are creative enough. But sometimes they may lack of creativity. We can give more creativeness in our draft when we are writing something, even or our scientific blogs or mm, for our papers or thesis, we can put more creativity than AI. But mostly AI is uh, a really good outcome. But there are again issue of AI plagiarism. So we need to understand that, and we need to get an idea that how can be more creative, how can we design this task, and then we have to go by ourselves and write by ourselves, so that the creativeness and originality we can maintain. At the same time, we can avoid the plagiarism, so that we can avoid the ethical issues. So, yeah, as I told you that there may be privacy concern. So, uh, in AI tools, uh, there should be transparency, and we should cross validate also to uh, get the collaborative effort from our seniors or our professors, to just get cross check that this is the finding we got through the AI, and how much reliable it is, how much authentic it is. So they will assist you on that. Ethical issues, I already told you that what is the ethical issues. Potential ethical issues come when we are using writing part using AI tools. So with the limitation, there is no doubt that using AI tools, we uh, can take advantage to save our time, enhance our outcome, and we because if we write manually our manuscript, there may be some mistakes to phrasing sentences, and for the connecting the sentences, which is more important than the phrasing sentences. So here we can take help of AI, that we suppose we are writing an introduction part of our master's thesis. So we can ask AI that please let me know that it is connecting well, or please suggest me any, if you have any suggestion to make it more scientific, correct, and in a more connected way. I can write the introduction part of my master's thesis entitled XYZ. So the AI will let you know. So you can remove the potential biasness, you can enhance your efficiency, you can enhance your outcome, you can save your time. So there are potential benefit, lots of benefits when you are integrating AI in your writing, scientific writing purpose. So I will recommend that use AI. AI is must to use almost everywhere, including the scientific writing. But uh, consider its ethical issues, so that you can aware of it, and uh, you can aware the limitation of AI tools. So yes, ethical guidelines will be there. Like I told you before, that there is no UGC guidelines yet, that how much AI percentage is acceptable. Though there is guidelines that how much plagiarism is accepted or not, but there is no guidelines that how much AI similarity will be accepted. even from journal also. But I aware that journal reject manuscript draft if they find it uh, that there is lots of AI similarity in the manuscript draft. So avoid the AI similarity, and there should be ethical guidelines related with AI in scientific writings. Institution also take steps to uh, review the uh, scientific writing inside the institution, like master's thesis or PhD student, how much the AI similarity should be there in their thesis or in their publications. So institute also uh, make efforts, and researchers and institution also work together to uh, like to get to know that what is the benefit and what is the risk, what is the advantage, what is the disadvantage of AI in particularly in the scientific writing. So AI is no doubt that helping a lot of uh, people, scientists, uh, to in a scientific writing purpose. But at the same time, there is limitation. We should consider it, and uh, we have to avoid any ethical issues due to AI. And the future of AI is endless. This is like mm, we are seeing the evolving day by day. So the future of AI is unpredictable and endless. So the one and only thing we have to take consider in our mind that what is the ethical challenges, and uh, how can we avoid the ethical issues related with AI in particularly in the uh, scientific writing. Okay. So if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the chat box or directly open your mic and I will answer you.
Thank you very much, Amarish,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
for the excellent lecture you delivered.
Thank you.
And we learned so many new things of AI, especially.
Thank you, sir.
And I think many people will use your talk in their research. If anybody has got any question, please ask. I can
Yes.
see Dr. Virdi.
Yes, Professor Swaranjit, I have one or two queries to ask Amrish.
Please, please.
Sir.
See, I would like to ask Amrish,
Sir.
I mean, don't you think for a student, I mean, for all those students who are at their graduate, undergraduate levels and aspiring to write their theses or they are aspiring to write their papers,
Sir.
use of Chat GPT will kill the creativity?
Sir, if we are using, suppose they are in their master's or bachelor's degree and writing their thesis or papers, so they are experiencing the scientific writing in very first time. Though there are some seniors or their professors helping them, but at the same time, using Chat GPT may be benefits to them uh, in a particular limitation. If they are using Chat GPT and using Chat GPT or any AI tools, they are writing a complete paper. They are relying completely on the AI tools. So this is wrong, ethically wrong, and they kill their potential, their creativeness. But like I told you before, in a limitation, if we are taking an idea, if we are designing a structure of our thesis or our paper, that this should be structure. This is the title I thought for my research paper. So ChatGPT, please let me know that this is. Uh, Please suggest me a more scientifically sound title. So maybe the outcome will be expected good or not. We can edit it. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, so that means you are trying to say that AI, or for the time being the chat GPT or things like Copilot, they will only help, they are good for the students, I mean. They are good only to take some ideas, to take some framework, and then the everything the students they should do themselves. That's what you want to say?
Okay. Suppose I'm a bachelor student. So how AI will be beneficial for me? So I'm writing my paper for very first time. So I will ask ChatGPT that uh, I'm working on Alzheimer disease. I have to write a research paper. Can you please give me the outline of uh, my related with my area of interest? So they will give the ChatGPT will give me an outline. So using that outline, I have to go through the literature already available in the PubMed or Google Scholar, and I will get the information, desired expected information as per the given outline, and I will write complete paper on myself only by doing the literature survey and all. If I found that okay, introduction is not scientifically sound, very sound, or not very connected to each other, the sentence is not very connected to each other. So I will, and at the same time, in every section, I have to ask rather than introduction or any other part of my paper. So I will ask ChatGPT that please let me know that this is the right way I am writing. I'm doing good in terms of writing this particular section. This is the connected. This is scientifically sound. Please give me the suggestion how I can write more effectively, more efficiently. So
All
yeah,
right, that point is clear, that you can only take ideas, okay,
yeah,
and but that writing has to be done by yourself. Okay,
yes,
you
yes,
can take some
yes.
ideas, then you can write yourself. Now, another thing which you have been
So,
talking about, the UGC guidelines.
so,
See, agreed that apparently looking, UGC does not have any guidelines for the use of the AI for
so,
writing your publications or writing your theses.
so,
But see, their guidelines which pertains to plagiarism, that they automatically will apply to AI also.
uh,
You,
sometimes,
you probably
yes,
don't need any separate guidelines to use AI, because the moment, as far as the UGC, as far as the current scenario is concerned,
so,
moment your thesis has got more than 2 to 3%,
so,
okay, when the Turnitin software tells that it is more than 2 to 3%, even the
so,
libraries, for example, in our Delhi
so,
universities, the
so,
libraries, they won't accept your thesis. What to talk of publications? So same thing apply to your chat GPT or your AI, any kind of a AI generated information.
agree, sir, agree, sir. But at the same time, if we exclude the premier institutes like JNU, DU, IITs, if we exclude them, uh, most of the institutes, if first of all institutes not have the access of Turnitin even in their library. if they have only a plague check. AI similarities separate task. Additionally, you have to take the subscription. They don't have, so they don't know that what AI percentage content in the manuscript.
So, Amish, it will be
So-
rather more detrimental if they don't have this and the students are
Yes.
using their AI tools. It will be more detrimental to those institutions.
Yes, but we have to aware by ourselves that we have to avoid, because this is our manuscript. If this manuscript, this is our hard work. If this manuscript is rejected after 3 months or 4 months, 5 months peer review process, so it is our loss. So we have to aware by ourselves, and we have to avoid the AI similarity, and we
See, Amish, in my view, this all this AI, whatever AI is currently available, as far as publications is concerned, this
Sir.
is very, very detrimental for the academics, because
Yes,
the
agree, sir.
people I have seen sometime going to these our state universities, okay, and seeing a poster written there, okay, you come to us, somebody enterprise is advertising that we will publish your book overnight. Tomorrow is your interview for professorship, and you come to us, and tonight we will give you a book written by you. See, look
Agree,
how
sir.
harmful is this? How harmful is this?
Agree, sir.
Okay, it is only the plagiarism check which has prevented all these kind of things. Otherwise, people used to go to overnight to some publishers, and in the morning there is an interview for professorship, and then they will come up with 1 or 2 books. See, these are the 2 books I have written. Okay,
Sir,
and AI
agree,
will do that. ChatGPT can do
This is
that.
crazy,
Publisher
very
can
crazy.
do that. We can, because experts, they are not going to read the book what it is. They are
Yes.
going to see that big thing, big book, nicely bound with a lot of material written. Nobody is going to read how much mistakes are there and where from all this material has come. So I think this is something very, very. This will create a lot of, problems for academics, and then academics, they will have to take it very, very. On a very war footing, unless the UGC says that all the plagiarism guidelines which we have already framed, they apply to AI also. In that case, nobody will be able to use AI.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You agree with me?
Yes.
Agree, sir. Agree.
Okay,
Totally agree.
I think, yeah.
So I
I
think
think
I
I
give
can see
others to interact with you. So very nice, very nicely presented. You have presented the things very
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you, sir.
Wish
Thank
you
you,
all
sir.
the best.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
please
Thank
ask.
you. I can see Honorable VC, Dr. R.S. Tomar in the group.
Okay.
Dr. Tomar, can you please ask some question to Amarish? Honorable VC?
Doctor, actually, I am traveling, so I just found this particular when I was taking some sort of break there. So I just wanted to listen. I could not listen to his whole lecture, but I'm sure whatever he has presented is really, really good in today's time of AI.
Very good. Very good.
And nowadays, many students are taking this slipshod, and they are preparing their question. Not only the thesis, they are preparing their good research papers also, and making them suitable changes. I tell you the basic drawbacks with the plagiarism software also. Like, for example, all good universities, they are having Turnitin or some other kind of the plagiarism software. Now, when we check with the software, how they bypass the software, I tell you. In the software, when you put your thesis or research paper for the plague check, a report is generated, and the report you find that the plague is 70% or more. There are some customized settings also. When you make these changes, like for example, exclude the sentences more than 14 words. Now you tell me, any sentence which is having 14 words, is it not wrong that the most of sentences are less than 14 words? So if you exclude those sentences more than 14 words, then I think your 10% or 15% exam may be 70-80%. So the first is the customized setting, and second is whenever the report is generated, in this report, what changes they make is only those highlighted areas. In most of the theses nowadays which are submitted by the universities, they are submitting the thesis as plaque report only one page. That is final report, similarity index, and this is only 10%, 15%. We happily say very good. It's a good report, good thesis work done by you, good research paper you have written, and we try to publish it, or we try to submit it for the award of a degree. But I tell you, if you just see the report in detail, that is about 25 to 30 pages or more than that, then you will find that they have tried to bypass the plagiarism by changing the suitable changes and those highlighted sentences, and then they resubmit it for the plaque check, and that 70% plagiarism comes down to 10%. So such kind of things are happening in the Turnitin software also. So this was my concern with regard to Turnitin. But as far as AI is concerned, I think AI is going to do a big blunder. If we do not if we do not keep checks on this, then the student will not learn anything. And
Right.
AI is moving so fast that in future, I tell you, today I was just watching one video in the morning where a complete human body, which is paralyzed, and his brain is functioning, brain is okay, quite healthy, but the whole body is paralyzed, person cannot move. So with the help of AI, it's only a sort of means they have shown through the video and all that, but it's not actually happening. But such kind of things may happen in future, that they have cut complete head and they shifted the head of that particular person whose body is completely paralyzed to a body, or you can say brain dead body. And very, very nicely it has been sutured and fitted on that. And now that person has got a new body. Earlier it was paralyzed one, now it's a new body. So AI is going so fast, then in future you will find that the job of doctors is also threatened.
Yes.
So
Yes.
all these things should be taken into consideration. These young chaps, I think they are in hurry for everything. But I must caution them, beware of this. If the people like us who are sitting in this field, we can catch you anywhere. And if we catch you anywhere, then your whole career will be finished. So
Sure,
please
sure.
be truthful to your work. This is my message to all the young generation, that be truthful to your work, because if your work is not correct or not done in proper manner, then somewhere you will be caught. And if you are caught, then in any stage of your career, it may be your middle or at the climax of your career, your position may be withdrawn, you will be thrown out of the job, and that day you will feel ashamed on you that why I have done all this. Sir, I give you one example of a vice chancellor in Madhya Pradesh. I will not quote his name here. If you know him, that time means I am telling you 30, 40 years back. What he did, he took the thesis of his guide with his permission, and only the covering was changed. So and so XYZ submitted the thesis. The thesis was of guide. And again, that thesis was submitted after 10 years or 20 years with the name of student. When this particular guy became the vice chancellor, that time, sir, people start chasing him. How he became the vice chancellor? He has not done any research. He had nothing done. He was a very wrong kind of person who was just doing all this nonsense in the research. He could not do any kind of publication also. So when it was thoroughly checked, then it was found that the thesis which he has submitted for the award of PhD degree, that was the thesis of his guide. Word to word was matched. Ultimately, he was terminated. And finally, I think he is still nowhere. So such kind of thing can happen at any stage of a career. So this is my message to all the young generation, that we don't do this. These locks which you put on your door, they are for the gentlemen, not for the thieves. So chori aap log.
Thank you very much, sir, for the nice example.
Sir. So I think it's a short message to all of them. So sir, thank you very much for giving me this time. I think next time if you give me a little bit early information, then I could be on a little early. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure,
Thank you, sir.
give you.
Thank you, sir.
I could not see that.
Dr. Malini Basu. Can you please?
I just want to add one thing, only small point. See what Professor Tomar said, that you can always do changes in the settings, and as a result of which the amount of the plagiarism will change. Fine, very good, very nice information he has brought. See, he took the example of 40, a sentence consisting of 40 words. Do you know as per the international standards, a plagiarism means 13 words.
Yes, sir.
Any 13 words coming in line will mean a plagiarism. So that means how blunder it is to bring it to 40 or to any other thing. So the Turnitin machine settings should be put to 13 words. See, because that is the international standard. They say that anything repeated in the same manner in a minimum of 13 words will mean plagiarism.
Sir,
So
I
think
just want to tell you, sir, I just want to tell you that if you just see the plagiarism report at the bottom, you will find the setting. So if the
Yeah.
bottom setting is also removed, even then you cannot catch it. So we should tell the students, okay, show me your complete report, 25, 30 or 40 pages. And then show the
Yes.
last page also on the bottom line, how many words, what are the exclusion you have done.
Yeah.
Right, sir.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Dr. Malini?
So I think Swaranjit,
Basu?
other participants, ask them if they have any queries. Yeah.
Dr. Malini Basu? Hello, Dr. Malini Basu? If there is no more question, I think we can conclude the session. It has been a very, very good session with a very good talk on AI and ethical writing.
Thank you, sir.
So, thank you so much, Amrish. So, over to Ghosh.
Oh, thank you all. Thank you all for today joining. It was such a wonderful session. Thank you to Amaresh Misro again. Dr. Amaresh Misro, sorry. Again, thank you all for joining. So, goodbye for now. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.